Hey guys, so here I am again, back from the abyss, here today to review Bubba Hotep. I didn't really go into this movie with high expectations, just given the description on Netflix, which is pretty much that Elvis Presley and John F. Kennedy are living in a retirement home where they find a mummy who is sucking the residents' souls out. If it sounds ridiculous, it's because it is. I understand that this movie is meant to be kind of bad. It's a B movie. It's not supposed to be amazing. But my main problem with it is that it's boring. It's really not entertaining at all. I can appreciate a B movie if it's entertaining enough in its ridiculousness. It's ridiculous, yes, but it's boring. It's extremely boring. For the first 30 minutes, it's Elvis talking about how he can't get his dick hard. And it's funny at first, but then it's like 30 minutes into it and you're like, okay, is there a point to any of this? No? Okay. The story does kind of pick up at about 40 minutes, which is about halfway through the film. And it goes along for a little bit and it gets boring again. By the last 20 minutes or so of this film, I was just so exhausted. I was just waiting for this movie to end. One of the reviews I read said that the movie was tiresome, and I very much agree with that. The humor in it is very, very lowbrow for the most part. Some of it is genuinely funny, but nothing is laugh out loud funny. I think the only line that I really liked in this was "let's get decadent," which I'll probably use in my day-to-day life, but again, not that funny. It's not hilarious, it's just kind of funny, which is a lot of what this movie is. I think it really tries to ride on the fact that, oh, this is so ridiculous, let's laugh at how ridiculous this is, but it can't carry the movie the whole way. Even for a B movie, it's just not entertaining enough for what it is. And unfortunately, that's all I had to say about that. I really would not recommend it. If you're a Bruce Campbell fan, or if you're like a huge fan of B movies, then yeah, go for it. But other than that, don't waste your time. There's honestly better B movies out there. The only other thing I really had to talk about was that I mentioned last time that I was going job hunting. It went a lot better than I was expecting it to, and I ended up with 3 jobs, which is why I've been so busy the last couple weeks. But now I'm down to 2, which is fantastic, and I love my new job, so that's great. But I am going to try and do comic book reviews again, so if you guys want to leave suggestions for comic books to read down below, I do have a lot more money and a lot more time now, so I will try and do more comic book reviews. They're probably just going to be quick one-shots about one series at a time. I think that would just be easier to do, and I could put them out a lot more frequently. That's all for now, and I will see you guys later this week.